Hello and welcome again to Critic Reviews. I hope you're enjoying the visual flourishes I've been adding to my channel to keep the look unique and interesting. The idea came to me after inspiring a friend of mine to give his channel a new look. So tell me what you think about it in the comments. Also check out my new Twitter page by clicking this link right here. So without any further ado, time to review. Three's a Crowd at air date was an amazing episode. While it seemed to be brilliant and almost free of flaws, after a certain amount of time I started to see it very differently. By no means does this make it a bad episode, it just doesn't have enough content to really justify being a great episode. Sure, you could say that another appearance from Discord is always welcome, and even Cadence making a return to MLP, but the fact of the matter is, neither of them are necessarily deep or well developed characters, so their inclusion really just feels like a sidetrack from the season 4 story arc. I've been noticing a pattern with my most recent reviews. At some point in these episodes, Pinky has had a moment which doesn't make me laugh. It just causes the world's biggest facepalm. Her spaghetti moment, where she just does or says something completely out of the blue that just makes you wonder what the writers were smoking when they wrote it. Pinky's portrayal in Season 4 has been some of the most cringe-worthy rubbish I've ever seen. It's not nearly as bad as Spike's portrayal in Season 3 with Spike at your service, but the same principle really applies. A common complaint with this episode is, as always, Discord. Many citing him as not being as funny in this episode as he usually is, having to rein himself back in order to fit within the pony's rules. But I beg to differ. I think this move to a reformed Discord has actually helped his character, giving him some more depth. It's commonplace amongst the fans of the show to say that Discord doesn't care about friendship at all, but he does, and I'll get to that next week with Twilight's Kingdom. My point is, Discord is acting much like a stubborn, attention-seeking child in this episode, desperate approval from those who claim they're his friends. So it's understandable that Discord would want to verify that these feelings of friendship aren't just taking Discord along for a ride, because that is actually more cruel than most of the things that Discord does. Cadence's contribution to this episode is ignorable at best. She plays almost no major part in the conclusion of the episode, and really due to her lack of characterization, she doesn't interest me at all. She might as well have not even been in the episode. And on another note, she really should have been more of an authority with Discord. I mean, she is a princess after all. But anyway, on to another point. The song is probably the best part of the episode. First time John Delancey has done a singing role for MLP. And despite Mr. Delancey saying that he's not much of a singer, I don't care. I thought it was pretty spectacular. That along with the references during the song, and the track by Daniel Ingram, it leaves this as one of my favourite songs of Season 4. This episode, however, at most was forgettable. It has many lines which I find to be comedic genius, and more references than a KP review. But other than that, in terms of narrative, it doesn't hold much water. But I guess it's like Castlemania and Power Ponies. Not meant to advance the plot really, just meant for fun. So, that was my review for Three's a Crowd. I'm the Ponyville Critic. Thanks for watching.
A little glass of water, please. A fresh pressed hanky if I sneeze. Some tea with honey from the bees. Whenever you can brew it.
I'll get your tea.
And while I get a little rest, a teeny tiny small request. Some codfish oil for my chest, poured from a crystal cruet.